What's up, y'all? Welcome to the first episode of Rolling with Ro, the new YouTube series where we discuss everything current. I'm going to have some special guests with me. We're going to discuss these topics, and we're going to be unapologetic about how we feel about these topics. I hope y'all definitely tune in, because I know y'all going to enjoy what we talking about. And I keep pointing my fingers, but I'm not Jay Prince. Just know I'm rolling, and I'm going to have y'all rolling with Ro.
Game 7, or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead.
Tyson comes out slugging.
Welcome to a new episode of Rolling with Ro. And I got a special guest with me today. Very, very good friend, someone who I've known for a very, very long time. We've done exceptional things, in the streets, on the basketball court, on the mic. Definitely somebody that I think y'all will definitely value his perspective on some of the topics we're talking about today. Also a good friend of mine, Rolling with Ro, my man, Paper Man.
Andre Paper Thomas.
Andre Paper Thomas.
What's good, bro?
What's good with you?
Man.
Pleasure to have you on Rolling with Ro, man. How's everything going with your life, your movement, everything in your
Oh man,
your dig?
You know I can't complain. Same old thing, you know.
Absolutely.
Same ish, different toilet, I would say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Business.
Yeah.
You know, but one thing that we do have in common, because we did grow up together, and one of our first loves was basketball. So I thought, what better way to kick off our conversation tonight than to talk about what's going on with the NBA?
Oh, the trade deadline.
Trade deadline, man.
True that.
How you feel about all the things that's going on as far as different players moving in different places?
I'm glad that people got the opportunities to move around like freely, like how they want to move, right? A little surprised that Kyrie asked to get traded just out the blue like that.
You think so?
Well, it was shocking because they was doing good.
Now, someone might say that that's his MO. He's been Boston, he's Nets, he's Cleveland. He's moved around a lot. Maybe that's just he gets tired of things.
Stephen A. might say that.
Yeah. Stephen A. might say that.
He don't come to work and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I get feeling like you're valuable and you're valued at work.
Yeah. I just think that after that whole little anti-Semitic and all that, I just think that he got it rubbed him the wrong way. And he knew he wasn't gonna get that extension, so he like, let me get out of here,
Yeah. But I guess they say it reached a point where even if he got an extension, he didn't want it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be at a workplace where the environment is just so toxic that.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely it was something that we don't know behind the scenes that rubbed him and KD wrong, because remember, KD asked for the trade request before him at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? But look.
What do you think about KD going to the Suns?
I like it. I want to see what him and Devin Booker and Dude look like. But me personally, I'm more excited to see Kyrie and Luka. Cause
okay.
Yeah, I like the trick bag.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got all the moves, I want to see both of them.
Do you think there's enough basketballs to go around for both of them?
You know what?
Both ball dominant.
I do, because I know from somebody playing basketball, real hoopers figure it out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say Jordan could figure out how to hoop with Magic if he needed to. The Dream Team figured it out, right? If you want to win, you're gonna figure it out. And Kyrie don't necessarily need the ball all the time. He played with LeBron. LeBron had the ball all the time. And when LeBron got finished, he gave the ball to Kyrie and said, hey, man.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Now, another question for you. Who you think is better as a scorer, Luka or Devin Booker, let's say?
Well, Devin Booker is a great shooter. He got a nice mid-range game.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as just like game,
Mm-hmm.
give me Luka.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Didn't they just play them in Game 7 of the last year Western Conference Finals?
Mm-hmm.
And did Luka Doncic score more than their whole team in the first half? Yeah. So,
That's a good point.
Yeah. Wasn't he laughing at y'all in Game 7? Didn't he blow y'all out by like 40 or 50 or something like that?
He say by himself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Luka, but Devin Booker is, he a hell of a shooter. He got a nice mid-range game, but just as far as just like game,
But does Durant, being that added piece, kind of how he did with Steph, does he make that difference? Where
oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting because they got Chris Paul, they got both of them. He gonna give them the ball exactly where they need to get it at.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably would be the favorite over Dallas to even win the whole thing, I would say.
Absolutely.
But just if you ask me like who I want to see, what game, I want to see Luka and Kyrie. Like,
Gotcha.
that's more entertaining to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about the East? You got
The East is probably happy that them niggas is gone.
absolutely.
Yeah. So
You got a favorite team out there that you think gonna be in there?
it's either gonna be the Celtics or Milwaukee.
Celtics or Milwaukee? Which one you think gonna win when it comes to those two? If you were to pick.
If I was to pick, man, I don't know, man. It's hard to bet against Giannis, bro.
Yeah.
But the Celtics is a more complete team, and they've been together, longer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if I had to pick, I would probably pick the Celtics. But
Pick the Celtics.
But Milwaukee made a good move getting the homeboy Jay Crowder too, because he a nice piece, a three and D. You know what I'm saying?
3 and D type guy.
Yeah. So that's a nice move for them.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers made some decent moves too.
What'd you say, the Lakers?
They made some decent moves too.
The Lakers, definitely.
Yeah. They picked up what's homeboy D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. Malik Beasley.
Yeah. They got some. Yeah, and they had to get Russ up out of there because that wasn't working no more.
How far do the Lakers make it with the way they're currently constructed?
They could be a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
They could even possibly get out the first round.
Mm.
So it depends. Like you know how it boils down to there's a lot of factors. Somebody might get injured. You never know what might happen. But I think this is one of the only years it's a lot of teams that could actually win it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they could, it depends. They could make it out the second round in the right scenario.
Now, a big topic right now is, speaking of your Lakers, LeBron.
They ain't
The
my
King
Lakers. They ain't my
James.
Lakers.
Yeah.
They not Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah.
The whole GOAT debate, him or Michael Jordan, I think something that was interesting is somebody pointed out how when Mike broke Kareem's record, everybody was watching. But when LeBron broke Kareem's record, everybody had cell phones out. It's like a new generation where everything is the cell phone.
Right. Well, that's right. If it wasn't on the phone, then it didn't happen.
And then it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I found that kind of interesting because even when you go to the clubs nowadays, when we were, in our younger years, performing and even just being out, you could really hold a conversation with a young lady.
Yeah.
Do you think that's changed because of these cell phones and the way they approach it?
Of course. Man.
Is it a positive or a negative?
Well, it depends. I don't like it. It's because it's like I hang with a lot of I got a lot of friends that's younger than me, and it's like, y'all look like zombies sometimes to me because y'all just like got your head in y'all phone all day, and I'm from the era somebody slap your ass in the back of your head. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to your surroundings.
Yeah.
So I just think that it could be a positive if you like monetizing what you're doing on your phone, you making money and stuff like that. But just like anything consuming that much of your time is it's just
Problematic.
It's problematic to me. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, like you always on Instagram, you're always on TikTok, like
Yeah.
is and they using like we already know that these companies is targeting you to have you on your phone to buy stuff and do stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I just feel like it's a little controlling, a little too controlling.
Okay. So basically, you feel like people should like pull back a little bit from that, or
I do.
Do you think that will change, or have we just got too far gone?
I don't know.
It's gonna get worse.
I don't know how it would change because like it's just so much part of the culture. Like they this is companies they monetizing it. You know, like TikTok is from China. You know, more kids they don't let the Chinese kids be on TikTok. So they shut it out. It's part of the law. You know, but they're using that to kind of stagnate America. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But even monetizing, like, look how many girls is making millions of dollars off OnlyFans. You know? Like, man, you don't have to do nothing but show some ass, put some lingerie on.
Yeah, I heard something about Iggy Azalea dropped some pictures, back then we had Playboy, and it was...
Man, you can make $1 million.
Now you can make $1 million in a month, it seems.
Man, when during COVID...
Sex work.
Yes, that's during COVID, right? Me being out, I'm a nightlife guy.
Nightlife general.
Nightlife professional, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's girls and stuff that I know, like, oh, this is my homegirl, this is a bartender from over here, this is a bottle service from here. Oh man. Oh, you on your OnlyFans doing oh damn, you just made me a vodka soda last week. You skirting across the room. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was a clear way to change your financial situation.
You say they understood
they understood. They quit. Like, okay, cool. I can't work at the club tonight, but I'm working at this club tonight.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't think about how COVID affected that industry.
Man, I wish I would have bought some stock.
in
OnlyFans.
In OnlyFans.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely. You got a favorite girl on there?
I don't got no OnlyFans subscriptions. I just know that it's out there. I look at the people that you be following on Instagram, and they be like advertising they OnlyFans. I'm like, oh damn, you got OnlyFans? Wow, I'm not paying nobody.
And I guess it creates a different level of what people consider to be a celebrity or an entertainer.
Right.
Because now you can kind of be an OnlyFans celebrity or entertainer.
Well, it's an attention thing too. If you can garner some attention, you can get paid for it, man.
So we live in that type of world.
Yeah, like
attention is monetizable.
Yeah, attention is monetizable. And a lot of people, like, I look at it too, like, man, damn, like it's an image thing too. Like, they want to be portrayed as a certain way. Like, you ever saw somebody on Instagram or met somebody or seen their Instagram and then met them in person and it's like, okay, you is not halfway as cool as you look on your Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's more important to try to look cool than to actually be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
double lives.
Yeah, double lives. Or just one life, just this life is just, you're right, double life. Cause
you're seeing only what they want you to see.
Yeah, that's why I had Instagram, but like I never did as well as somebody wanted me to do as far as doing my artist stuff. And like, you gotta get your Instagram up. Like, man, I don't know how to play these internet games like that.
Now, I find something interesting. I saw on a different publication the comments by Amber Rose, who definitely has a popular OnlyFans.
True.
And she discussed how she was with her son, and one of his friends said, you know, she was asking them about what type of girlfriend or girls do y'all like.
Right.
And his friend said, I just don't want my girl to be on OnlyFans.
Right.
And her son, that she has it with, said, no, you gotta let a woman do what she wants with her body. And it's all about body positivity.
Yeah.
Is that something that you believe in? Like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, you had a daughter. You have a daughter.
Okay, good.
And she came to you and said, I'm going to get on OnlyFans. How would you feel about that?
She probably wouldn't come to me. Man, I'd be lying if I said I would like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because she's only 17 now, but I'm saying, but I wouldn't, but end of the day, like, I would have to eat that, you know, because you really can't tell a woman what to do with their body. It's theirs. You can, I can say, like, I can give her the pros and the cons and say, like, always respect yourself, you know, but at the end of the day, you're a young woman, these are decisions that you're going to have to live with, but they're your decisions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can say I disagree.
Absolutely.
I think you're smarter than that. I think you could do something else.
Absolutely.
But I can't say, you know.
Yeah. What direction to go?
Yeah, I can say you're banished, you're cut off for the rest of your life. You know, I can't say that, man.
Yeah, I think it's interesting as well because you got the rapper Boosie, and as much as he discusses, I hate that community, the homosexual community.
Well, I don't think he say he hate him. He don't say that.
Okay. Yeah, what does he?
I just think that he says that like it's a culture of like they are
pushing
it on children, you know, and it's like your mind is not even developed enough to make certain decisions, man. You know, so it's like, nah, you still gotta be a parent. Yeah.
His daughter, oldest daughter, just came out. And, you know, showed the world her girlfriend. You know, even spoke about they having an estranged relationship because of that.
Yeah.
Do you think that if that was to happen, that you would have an estranged relationship because of it, or would you just accept it?
No, I would see, because I'm always love my daughter, you know, no matter what she chooses or whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
And I understand, look, it's a different time. These kids have different stresses than we had. Like I said, it's all this, like, they got all these gadgets and all this technology and all these things that, like, it's pulling their minds in different ways. Like, they all got anxiety. You know, all these kids is like talking about suicide and all of that stuff because it's all about their image and how to be seen. And if you're not doing this, then you're not doing that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm arguing with my daughter about like I'm not buying no $200-something weed. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that.
I just find it ironic how you can say one thing and then sometimes the same thing that you're speaking against comes to your front door.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's
like even
that's
when
how
I
the
think of
universe
Boosie, a big thing to him is snitching. But at the same time, T.I. said he snitched on a friend that was no longer here to get out of a situation.
Right.
They have an album coming together.
Yeah.
There's a guy in New Orleans, Terrence Gangster Williams, who basically did the same thing, and Boosie went off on him and said, I don't care if he's dead or alive, it's still snitching.
Yeah.
Is there rules to snitching?
Well, see, some things are better left unsaid. That would be something that would have never come out if I was T.I. I'm not talking about no drug cases or any type of case on the internet like that, because that's just like, the cloth I cut from. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not something I'm like discussing on some I don't know, some platform. You know, we're not talking about none of my drug cases or any type of case or something like that. That don't make sense to me. But yeah, people got their favorites of like who snitched and who didn't and all of this stuff. But I try not to talk about any legal problems on
All right, let's get to the bottom of it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, my subscribers, they want to know, man. Let's get to the bottom of it, man.
What's up?
Is Gunna a snitch? Is that considered snitching what he did?
I don't. You know what? I've heard like I haven't been following that close. You know, I think I don't know. I know he's home. You know, and but you know what I find ironic though?
Okay.
That okay, just a while ago when they first got arrested, right? He was a danger to the community. He was dangerous to be on the streets. He shouldn't be out here. Now he told y'all what y'all wanted to hear. Oh yeah, you can go home now. Oh, he's not dangerous no more. He's not he's not the most dangerous person to the community. He told y'all like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
How could a minute ago he was dangerous? He needs to be off the streets. People are in danger when he's around. He told y'all what y'all wanted to hear. Oh, okay, you can go home now. You'll be home just in time for Christmas. You know, that's what's more crazy to me.
Well, I guess it's a game, right?
It's a game that they pulling the strings, y'all. You know?
And perception is reality.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's snitching or not. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I don't know the ends and I know. All I know is he was Atlanta's most wanted. It made he said something and now he back at home. And that's crazy to me. That's the crazy part that he even in that situation.
I mean, it's a lot of that going on.
It's just a little bit close to you. Sure.
I mean, it's a lot of that going on with different artists, and you know, several different situations. Time and time again, what we're seeing is artists portray what can be considered like the best way to be gangster or to be real.
Right.
But maybe they don't necessarily believe in it when it's time to pay those consequences.
Yeah, well, it's a real effort for them to make that kind of music because that's what the industry is pushing for them to make. That's what they want to promote. You know?
So it's based off accepting the morals of that street culture, but not really being from it.
Yeah, that's just something that y'all very comfortable with promoting because it's working, you know? So it's all about clickbait. Like, I'll tell you a story. I met with I was putting together a company, right? I met with a record executive, you know. I was about trying to put an album out and, you know, start entertainment company, right? The guy, he liked my music because it was like, you know, traditional hip hop. Like he liked bars and he's a New York guy or whatever, right? We in Cali, whatever we meeting. The first thing he asked me was, okay, how many Twitter followers do you have? How many Instagram followers do you have? Like, okay, we gotta get your numbers up. So it wasn't about the music. He loved the music, but it was like, okay, what can we do to
get your numbers up?
Yeah, we can. Let's play some video girl to tweet your stuff.
The Black China
to do that. So like, it's all about what's driving the numbers. It's really not about the substance of what's.
It's more smoke and mirrors, less talent.
So yeah, of course, cool. Get your 30 popper and blah blah blah, dance around with a bunch of money. Yeah, make it look like that.
The war in Chirac.
Yeah. Or anywhere, it ain't just Chicago.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. That
Do you think the music will ever come back to, they say it goes in 360?
well, it's people. It is some of those artists that do make quote unquote conscious music or just regular good music. You have to really search for that though. It's very rare that I get those type of artists are being like promoted like that. The Kendricks and the Coles, they doing that because like they top of the food chain. They can promote it.
Gotcha.
Right. But they're not quote unquote controlled by the machine as much as somebody who in a 360 deal that
Kendrick, best rap album Grammy. It seems like he's a comfortable choice. Does that feel like that was the best album of the year, or do you feel like somebody else might have?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Best album of the year?
I could say that, and because I don't necessarily consume music like in the way that I used to, because
Okay.
I don't listen to all that stuff. Like I got little homies that be you don't know the little whoopty pop. No, I don't know that. Yeah. I've never heard of him, so I can't say what may or may not be the best album because I know I didn't hear everything.
Do you think people like DJ Khaled should even be nominated, given the fact that he's not
A rapper?
a rapper? So to speak?
Well, I guess he can be because he executive produced the whole album.
Okay.
So he arranged the whole album. But I hear what you're saying. Like he's not
Because
rapping.
even Dr. Dre would rap on his album.
Yeah, he's not a rapper.
Somebody might rap.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't even know he was nominated. He was nominated
It was
for.
him. It was Jack Harlow and
Okay.
Pusha T.
Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds a little weird to me.
Yeah.
That you don't rap and you are nominated for best rap album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that speaking to the way that the industry is a little watered down right now, you feel?
Well,
Or is it just different?
it's different. I just think just him per se is a different entity. He's a different,
Beast in the
yeah, he's a different type of, he just talk. But people don't really understand that he's actually a DJ and that he actually produced. They just be like, what do we do? He's just on the phone. He's just on the record yelling. Who?
Yeah.
Like, nah, he actually do something. But I didn't know he was nominated for the album, though.
Yeah,
Album of the year.
he did not look happy about it. Well, none of them, in all fairness.
Nobody likes to lose.
Nobody likes to.
Yeah. He like, man, I had that long ass Jay-Z verse.
What'd you think of that long Jay-Z verse? Is that the greatest verse of the year that some people?
I liked it.
Okay.
But see, to me, like stuff like that is objective. I try not to have them type of arguments like this is the best thing of all time because it's all about you might like something else. It's all different music make you feel a different way. So who's to say that that's the best thing ever? I don't think any music like something you can say. You can say it's your favorite,
Gotcha.
but you can't say it's the best thing ever because it might not make you feel the way it make me feel.
Absolutely.
I would say that's the best thing ever.
Absolutely.
No.
I guess another topic that is relevance. 21 Savage said that Nas isn't quote unquote relevant.
Right.
Do you agree with that, or is he more relevant right now?
Wait, man.
I guess it's an age or a popularity thing.
That's another thing. Like, okay, relevant to who? Maybe not relevant to you. He relevant to somebody. He's still putting out music. He's still getting nominated for stuff. He's still selling records. So it's all about relevant to who.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I bet his bank account say he relevant.
Yeah.
He relevant to somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I know you used to do your thing. I mean, have you thought about getting back in the race anytime soon?
Man, you know what? I love music just because I love music. I'll probably have over 100 unreleased songs. You know? But I don't know, just like a rapper get killed every other week. You know? I can get killed on my own being a rapper, you know.
Yeah.
But I'ma always make music. But I'm more like into like working behind the scenes. I'd rather help somebody write or help somebody with their project, or you know, use a song for a soundtrack or a movie score or something like that, than to actually go like being like, I have some ideas as far as like being on some artist stuff. Like I want to do like some movie stuff, and I would perform some of my stuff like maybe one night over a live band, and you know, record that, put that out as, you know, some type of project. But just full on like
Making it special.
yeah,
Special.
yeah, just like rap going on tour with me, and I don't feel like that right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I'll do something with you. My brother.
We definitely got a link. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Rolling with Ro. First episode, we kicking this off. It's gonna be hot. Every week we gonna have new content for you. We're gonna be dropping different stuff, different clips. Hope y'all enjoyed the first episode. We're gonna have different guests. It's gonna be a fun experience, dealing with everything cultural. Man, let's talk about it. Rolling with Ro. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like the content and the page. Take care. Peace.